Shifting gears to hoops, we bring in Keith Appling now as Michigan State is looking great. #1 in the land, and the point guard joins us from East Lansing. Keith, so you're in Chicago, the house that Jordan built. It's 1 versus 2. What was the best part about that win against Kentucky?
The best part, I would say, was when they went on a run, because we kind of controlled majority of the game. But, when they went on that little run, it made us go through a little adversity, and that was the time where we all had to come together and pull for one another so we could come out with a win.
You said recently you're more comfortable demanding certain things out of your teammates. Like what?
Just holding them accountable. That's the main thing, making sure they're doing their job, because out there on the floor, each and every individual has something that they have to do in order to contribute to the team. So I feel like that's what I'm supposed to do. I got to keep those guys going and make sure they're doing whatever they can to help our team.
Tom Izzo says you're a different point guard this year versus last year. How so?
I'm just a lot more comfortable. I put in a lot more extra work as far as film and into my game, and just spending time with my teammates. So it's a different level of comfort out there on the floor this year.
What do you think about the phrase "a true point guard"?
What exactly do you mean?
Exactly. That's a label that frequently has been thrown out, that if someone shoots more, they're not a true point guard. What do you think about that?
There's all types of point guards. There's true point guards and there's scoring guards. I feel like today's generation, there are more point guards who have the ability to score. But the main thing is that you just have to remain aggressive throughout the whole game. Not only looking for your shot, but being aggressive, penetrating gaps and getting other guys' shots as well.
So what was the biggest thing you worked on this offseason?
I studied a lot of film on great point guards like Tony Parker, Chris Paul, to try to increase my my decision making, so I would be able to give my teammates more shots and make more things happen on the offensive end.
What'd you learn specifically from Parker and Paul?
Just paying attention to small things like keeping my dribble alive, keeping my head up, and just making sure I'm hitting guys in the right position where they can score.
How important is consistency in a point guard?
It's very important, because if you're not consistent, nobody's gonna be able to rely on you and the things that you're doing out there. So that's a big part that comes with being a point guard, so everybody could expect pretty much what you're going to do on a night-to-night basis.
What are the keys to maintaining consistency?
Focus. That's the main thing. A lot of people tend to get sidetracked, but if you remain focused throughout, it should be a lot easier to keep that consistency going.
Who makes you laugh on this team?
It's a couple guys. Our freshmen, Gavin Schilling, Denzel Valentine, and Brandon Dawson. But at times it's a lot of different guys that can make me laugh. But I feel like we have a very funny team. But those 3 guys are at the top of the list.
Why? What do they do that's so funny?
They're just goofy guys. They always seem to be the life of the party. Try to keep smiles on everybody's faces. And Denzel and BJ are two of our jokesters on the team. So those guys like to tell jokes and pull pranks all the time. So they just keep me cracking up.
Let's get back on the court. Where does this team still need to get better?
Our rebounding. Our rebounding is a area that we're lacking in right now. And there's always room for improvement on the offensive end. We want to continue to get better with our fast break and defense. We want to hold our opponents under their average field goal percentage. So those are a couple areas that we feel like we still need to improve on.
Well, this seems simple. Rebounding, scoring points, playing defense, and fast break. That's it.
But when you got a bullseye on your back, it's a lot harder because you're getting everybody's best punch each and every night, So we just got to stay on our P's and Q's each and every possession.
Well, the bullseye is indeed there. You're the #1 team in the land, and you're in charge of them. Keith Appling, thanks for the time. Congrats on the nice start to the season.
Thank you.